Hi. Hey, y'all. Welcome to my channel this late at night. This is just a live. I just decided to share a couple things with you. So if this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I am a content creator for travel. I do travel vlogs. I also do travel live videos when I am traveling. But right now, this evening, I'm actually reading one of my favorite books, and it's called Crossing America from the Interstates. It shows what is off of every interstate in the United States. And tonight I'm actually going over Texas. Why? Because they are in major distress right now. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you that. But there's a few places that I would actually like to go see. So after all this is over, the things that I have circled in this book and all the tabs that I have, I'm going to actually call them to see how they weathered out, if they have power, if not, when do they expect to be open? Because I've got 4 spiral notebooks full of places of a honey-do list, or if you want to call it a bucket list. It's been a long time coming. I have a few things here off of I-20, Interstate 20. Have you guys ever been into Texas? Have you ever did you ever go see anything in Texas except what goes by your window as you're driving? There are Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas. And I honestly have been through many places in these states, but it was work related. Because see, if you don't know this about me, I have had the opportunity to be a truck driver. So I was a truck driver for 3 years, and I drove 550,000 miles. And no, I'm not saying by myself, but I drove. And you had to actually, let me educate you on something. Some people know, some people don't know. So I'm not saying that not everybody doesn't know what entails. I'm not saying that, but for those of you that don't know, a truck driver is required to work 10-hour days, 7 days a week. And once they do that 70 hours, they are allowed to have, I think it's 10 hours off. But needless to say, that was back then. Now things have probably changed. DOT regulations have probably changed. I do have a few friends that are still truck drivers. Yes, I do get the skinny on what's going on out there, and I do see it on the YouTube live storms. They send me a daily blog of different states and what's going on with them. Virginia, Tennessee, today they sent me one in Tennessee on I-24 East. And then yesterday I was sent one from Texas. The day before I was sent one from Colorado. The next day I was sent one from Virginia. So I was sent all kinds of different alerts to see what is actually going on out there, what the roads are like. I've seen accidents right there on live on their video. People have actually had accidents. I also watched a video on the travel trailers with the sway bar and people that don't have the sway bar, and what happens if you don't have a sway bar on anything that you're towing. It can be a real hot mess. If anybody has ever had a travel trailer or seen an accident and want to share, I am more than glad to listen to it. But I can honestly tell you that I really do think that a lot of them are because of the same reasons. The accidents that happen are because of the same reasons. So, like I said, I've been looking at this book for a few days now. I've been watching what goes on in Texas. I also learned something new that I didn't know, and that was that Texas is on their own power grid. Like Oklahoma and the ones above them, all the way up, uh, they share a power grid. They share power, and I didn't know that. So Texas is its own entity as far as power. Uh, I watched a video that actually said what company it was and how long that they've been using this power company. So there's just been a lot going on. Oh, hey, how are you? Van Light Rocks in the house. Hey, I just saw you on Gina's live. No, I just wanted to actually share some of the things because I had Texas on my mind for a couple days now, and I get live updates all the time, every day about different states and what the roads are like. And I also signed up for one of the Truckers Path, not the app, but there's some kind of alert that they put out because I was a truck driver. So I still have truck drivers, friends, truck drivers, and actual former employees that actually still text me, show me pictures here and there and where they're at, and they call and see how I'm doing and if I've moved out of Alabama. And I haven't been able to move out of Alabama yet, not even like travel, not move, but like travel anywhere. Like I had plans to go from Orlando, Florida, where I started, just come see my friends here in Alabama. Then I was going to do some traveling in Louisiana and go to Denham Springs. Then I was going to go into Texas, and all these tabs are all places that I want to go. And this is all about interstates and what's off the interstates. And I've had this book for a few years now since, let me see if this book is dated. No, it's not. I usually book the date or date the books when I get them. But before I moved out of Orlando, I had a $55 credit at this bookstore because when I was purging and giving up a lot of stuff and downsizing, I had 2 boxes full of books. And I sold my bookshelf too, by the way, on Facebook Marketplace. So I gave up all these books and I had a $55 credit. So I started to look around for different books. And the other one is called American's Hidden Corners. And I guess, as you can see, I got tabs in there too. So I have this journal that I'm writing them all down. And yes, I know Google can basically make a map for me every time I want to go do something. It'll give me a route so I can see everything without backtracking. I know that, but I would rather have it in a journal as well. So, but hey, let me see. I see the comments now. I'm starting to see them. And no, I don't have a moderator because, like I said, this was just a random live. Let me see. Oh, TTIF in the house. Barefoot. Yay. Hey, I've never heard of you. Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh, we're doing just fine. Yeah, you do paper too? Yeah. Yay. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is just, like I said, a random live. I really didn't have this scheduled because after Gina's live, I decided, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to relax. I'm going to, look into my books. And then I thought, you know what? I'd rather just come on here and share because I know some people, well, actually a lot of you are up on the Northwest side. But for those that don't know, I started out in Orlando or started my journey out of Orlando. Yes, right now, y'all might think that Florida is the warmest place, but it might be. But you know what? They got storms. They got storms so bad that tornadoes touched down in freaking February. I mean, Florida is not just all roses and shit. They got their problems too. They might not have the ice and the snow, but they got problems down there too. And there is no safe place in the United States right now, not even Florida. My friend Woody, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a few nomadic brothers and sisters that I do have out there that I do text and Facebook on a regular basis. And one of them is Van Camp and Woody, and with Lainey, of course, Box Van D. But anyways, and a few others. And a few of you that I actually, watch. I get alerts whenever you guys get new videos, which, I love supporting this community. I really do. I love being a part of it. But yeah, he said that he went from a free camping beach in Louisiana, or was it Texas? Well, actually, he started in Texas, then he went to Louisiana, and now he's in the panhandle of Florida. And he says that all it's doing is raining. So he just went from freezing cold to all that crappy crap that's been happening for the last 3 days here in the deep South. And he caught all the rain in Florida. So, it ain't all roses up in Florida now. Like I said, the journey is great, but I've got so many places that I was already supposed to be, but the weather has kind of dampened that. Even though, yeah, I got brand new tires, but it was 19 degrees here in Alabama a couple nights ago. 19 degrees. In Mobile. I'll just say it, in Mobile. And there were a couple people, actually 3 people from Facebook that I've been trying to see since November 17th last year in Tennessee. And I can't even get to Tennessee. I can't go nowhere right now. So I wanted to go to the zoos. I wanted to go see the USS Alabama in Mobile. There's a Stennis Space Center that I wanted to go see in Gulfport, Mississippi. I wanted to do a couple state capitals. I wanted to do, like I said, a couple zoos. There's also a cavern of Sonora that's off of I-10 in Houston, but can't do that right now. El Paso, Texas. Now, let me tell you a story. I was actually driving my semi west, and I actually went into El Paso, and it is amazing. It's absolutely amazing because all those houses that are just stuck in the mountain, it is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it out there. I cannot wait till I get to Arizona. I was supposed to be a part of the RTR, going out there like everybody else and going to La Posa, but I didn't get to go. So I didn't make it in time. So I'm going to have to wait until next year. But I have the sticker on my car. I tried to transfer it to my van when I bought it, but it was on my car too long, so I couldn't salvage it. So I have to buy a new one. So is anybody else? I mean, I got a free sticker from Van Camp Woody. I actually met him in Pensacola, Florida, late January. Let me see here. Where is everybody at? I know. Yeah. I know, Michael. Like I was telling a few others on another live that I was on, that I have friends in Florida that are actually suffering. Yeah. Now, Michael here, I met him. He helped me with my Reflectix down in Tampa, Florida. So I took 75 north to I-10 West in order to leave the state. So it was great meeting him. I actually finally got to meet him in person, and I was supposed to meet a bunch of people in Arizona. I tried to have Michael go with me, but with that COVID scare, we decided, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen this year. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I am going to take my time, but there's just so much I want to see, and I have them all planned for 2021. I've already started on my 2022, which, of course, my friends here, Tina and Kevin, they're going on a cruise this year. So I will probably be out west while they're actually going to, they're going from Port Canaveral, Florida, and they're going for, I think it's a 7-day cruise. But I haven't been on a cruise since 2005, and I ain't gonna. I've been on 4 or 5 of them. I've seen my share, done my share. Now it's time to actually do some traveling with some rubber. Burn some rubber, man. I can't wait. And that video that you did of, what was it, Bryce Canyon? I think that's called Bryce Canyon. That was absolutely gorgeous. The drone footage was absolutely beautiful. I can't. That's, trust me, it's on my bucket list. But Montana, that's another place I want to go to. Wyoming, I heard, was very, very, very beautiful. When I was a truck driver, I did not do the Northwest. The elevation was too high, and I did not get past I-40, and then I made my way up to through Texas and I-44 through Missouri, and then I would hit I-80 and go up north through the east. But I've been everywhere except that top left corner. And yes, it is on my list for the summertime. And I have tried to apply for some jobs too. So, I'm just like a sitting duck waiting until all this crap is over to where I can actually travel. I actually watch, I don't know if you guys watch The Daily Woo. Does anybody know of him? Yeah, Wyoming is absolutely beautiful. But The Daily Woo, I actually personally, I feel like I'm almost related to him because a friend of mine of 38 years went to high school with him and actually hung out with him until 2018 or 17, I think it was. But he used to live in Florida, and then he moved to California, and then now he is actually physically traveling right now in all this Texas crap. And I see his videos every day, and he's trying to make it back to Florida. Everybody's moving to Florida. Everybody's in Florida. Linda's in Florida. Michael's in Florida. Woody's in Florida. There's so many people just heading south to Florida. Bryce Canyon. Yes, thank you. That's definitely on my list. You definitely gave me something to look forward to. I appreciate that because it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And if I actually gain some more weight, I could probably not wear 5 layers because right now I'm close to it right now with all this 19 degree and 20 degree and 30 degree. No, it's the cold is different down here than it is like where you were, and where you said that it was like 0 degrees. And I was telling you about the I think you said you had a diesel, right? And I was telling you about the additive to your fuel. Did you ever check on that? Yeah, Wyoming is definitely on my list too. And Michael, I know that you probably want to go back there. I Now there's a place that Michael found that supposedly somebody has got some free land that they're wanting to allow people to be on, which I think is a fabulous idea. I've heard about this kind of thing twice from other people, but I haven't pursued it. Has anybody ever pursued sitting on somebody else's property? I mean, I know that Howa was trying to buy some land to do that, but I don't know if they were ever successful to do it. Where are you at right now? Um, Ray, where are you at right now? Are you in Arizona? don't don't be surprised if it snows in July. Oh my god. Yes, I just snorted. That's too funny. Oh, you're in Southern California. Oh, okay. Ugh. I've been over that California border. I love I-10 going in from Arizona, where you go flat and then you go up this big hill and then you go down this one mountain. God, if I don't remember the exit, it's where the truck stops are. Um, there's a Oh my god. I used to know that exit. It's almost like by Bakersfield. No, that's 215. No, I'm thinking of 215. But anyways, like I said, I know all the interstates. There's a picture. I'll probably see if I can show it to you on my phone. This is a picture that I found, but I'm going to share it with y'all. This has to do with California. Hopefully I can find it because this is absolutely insane. And And honestly, it's kind of shocking, but I can actually relate with this picture because I have been on every single one of them. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It might be too bright. Let me turn this down. Hold on. You see that? Those are all the California interstates. And it actually says the largest freeway interchange in the world. Isn't it beautiful? That's absolutely insane. But I know exactly where they're at, and that's Los Angeles. Yeah. I can definitely relate that it might look overwhelming, but once you're actually on it, no, it's a breeze. You just follow the signs, make sure you follow the signs and you'll be fine. You won't get lost. Trust me, you won't get lost. Spaghetti bowl. Yeah, I know it does look like that, right? I have a lot of oh, I was talking to you guys on that one live about my hat pins. I've got pins that are from everywhere. This is all on one hat, and that was basically my little trinkets that I used to buy when I was out on the road besides t-shirts. But I definitely look forward to doing it again, and I also look forward to doing the stickers. So if anybody has any stickers, because I haven't started my own yet, I I have no idea why. I have my emblem, I have the name, I have everything, but I just haven't gone forward and actually purchased them yet. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers as well because I'm in the 80s. So I've been, actually going and giving out my so-called business cards, my YouTube cards. I went to a flea market here. I went to a mall here. I went to a couple like yard sales. I tried to intertwine with some people to actually let them know about my channel and about the travels and the travel vlogs. And a lot of people, you wouldn't believe how many people are actually interested here that actually are interested in actually going where everybody's hanging out up there, up in the Northwest. Oh, no. I headed into Cali from Parker. First sign I saw was watch for wild burros on roadway. What? Seriously? No, I never saw really any wildlife out in California. Of course, I was too busy watching everybody's idiot no blinkers. I think what in your travels, what state do you think is the worst as far as traffic goes, or any kind of traffic, like construction or what have you? My is Mississippi. Yes, actually, yeah, I think I've seen them, Michael. I should be motivating you. You should be watching some of the YouTube creators. Like, all these people get such awesome videos. You need to make a video. Can you make like a collage and then like put it on YouTube and put some music behind it? And then that's what I just did. I just made one with my history on it. And some of these people have actually seen it. It is true. Small steps. Yep. Exactly. Short videos. Yep. You're right. Exactly. Mine was only like 4 minutes long. So is there anybody else that came in that I did not greet? I hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't think. I'm looking. SOLX. I have not seen you, or I don't think I've ever been introduced to you. Where are you at? Oh, well, good night. I appreciate you coming. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Like I said, it's kind of a a jump and then sometimes it lags. Of course, we all know about the chat. It's never perfect. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Well, it's nice to see you again. I've actually been on a few channels that were not consistently live. I've also been I've actually watched a few that I can honestly tell you. Ray. I got that right, right? Ray, that's your name, Ray, because sometimes it says it and sometimes it doesn't when you're up on the panel. But anywho, let me know. But while I'm waiting on that, there are some people that have gotten so big on their channels, they have forgotten about some of their subscribers and how they actually got started. You feel me? Yes, thank you, Ray. So I have actually unsubscribed from a couple people's channels because they've gotten so big that they're, I don't want to say it rudely, but you can agree or disagree. Just let me know how you feel about it. Have you ever had people where they have gotten so big that they become self-absorbed and forget where they came from? Right? And then some people, they don't even respond to your comments. And there's a few that I've unsubscribed from because I asked them one simple question and they deleted. Let me tell you this. I asked this one subscriber, hey, have you been to any of your subscribers' channels lately? Do you follow any of your subscribers if they have their own channel? And this person deleted the comment. So I said, oh. So I went back and said, I haven't heard from her. So went back and yeah, it wasn't there. So I said, oh, well, I guess I'll take it as a no. So, like on Liar Liar, deleted. Yeah, I've had to do a couple cleanups. I've done my Facebook cleanups, and by the way, I do a Facebook Live every Wednesday at in between 11 and 12 Central Standard Time now. Every Wednesday, my Facebook page. It's a hump day coffee hour. I've been doing it since October of last year. God, maybe even longer than that. September. Actually, it's been September since last year, and it's called Christine's Corner 2020. It's all K's. Christine's Corner 2020. And I try to announce that every time I do one of my lives. Like last week, I actually tried to do a video with YouTube on my laptop and my phone from my Facebook page. And the copy of it on my Facebook and then upload it on Facebook and use that version on Facebook because my YouTube live did not work out. And I've tried the hotspot. It didn't work. It didn't work very well at all. But like right now I'm on Wi-Fi. So have you guys ever had anybody to where you actually had to kind of part ways? No, I know. It's not right at all. I know people definitely, I agree with you. They need to support each other. Yep. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it if you missed it. If you watch the replay and push hashtag replay, that's great. That's fine. But I thank you for the likes. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, Ray. Yep, I know. It's like I do my best to always either fulfill somebody's need, like they have to be filled up with adventure and give them something to look forward to and be an inspiration and educate them. But I actually went off on one of my girls today on Facebook. I was talking about the Texas weather and I was saddened on what was going on, and all of a sudden she throws politics in it. And I usually do not ever throw politics in anything I do. But she was like, oh, well, look who's president. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on a minute. Your beliefs and your opinions are not facts. So you need to back up and check yourself and take that somewhere else. Because I am only talking about the people that are affected by the power outage and not looking for any political conversation. So she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. And I'm like, no, you didn't make me mad. I was just being straight up. I defended the people actually in Texas. I felt like I defended them because it has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with anybody, but it's just like a hurricane. You got to let all that hurricane go by before the actual help can actually come in safely and redo the wires and what have you. Because I've been through the 2004 hurricanes and it was pure hell. All four of them, pure hell. So for her to try to throw that politics BS and oh, it's his fault or whatever, this is what I stay away from. This is exactly what I try to stay away from. So yeah, I definitely do a lot of supporting. I support everybody I could and even on Gina's lives. I actually get on my laptop just so I can see the links to the shout outs because on your phone, it doesn't show it. So I actually hop onto the laptop, I write them all down, and then I go back later and I actually tell them, hey, I found you from Gina's Live. I'm here to support you. If there's anything that, we can talk about or you ever need help or what have you, come by and pop in and say hi. I'm supportive. Yeah, that is sad. That is, yeah, that the care packages I have already looked into a hope, and I've also looked into Joyce Meyer Ministries. They have relief programs within their foundation, their nonprofit organization, and Salvation Army and Goodwill. So yeah, I've definitely looked into them. And FEMA is FEMA actually going to get involved in this disaster? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. Yeah, exactly. I know, Michael, exactly. Yeah, I won't stand for it either. All these posts, I just keep scrolling by it, and then if they do it too many times, I just mute it or I hide it. So if anybody has any Facebook, I would love for you to go to my page and click the like button so you can be alerted instead of having to load the YouTube, because I do know that YouTube definitely does use a lot more battery than being on Facebook. For any kind of uploads or watching a video, it does suck your battery down a lot more than Facebook does. So I decided to help some people that are not computer techie, I guess you can say, and that really don't know how to use YouTube and can't like or comment because they don't have an account and they don't know how to do it or they don't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take part of it and put it on Facebook, and then I can put the link to it. So in case they ever decide they just want to click on it and watch it, that's viewing hours. That's fine. That's great. I'm glad you actually enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And then you can come back to this Facebook page and actually click the like button and let me know that you watched it. And if you're interested in more, I can make more. Let me read some of the comments here. I need to get away from the whole politics thing. Yeah, that's what I started doing. I started hiding comments. I didn't want to see them anymore. I muted them. I didn't unfriend them, but I muted them. So that's an idea for you. Links to my social media are on my YouTube channel. Yes, they are. I've actually shouted out Michael on a couple of my Facebook lives, and I've put the links down to his page, and I've done it for Woody as well. So, and I've done it for Gina because they're on Facebook. So if you guys have a Facebook, please go by there and like my page and leave a comment on something, and I'll definitely help you out if you need help that way or would like some help that way. I'm more than happy to do that. I can hear the rain. It's raining outside. See, I'm so glad that you got to actually um, uh, socialize with some people here, Michael. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. If you can't find it, Barefoot, if you can't find it, you can, if you have Facebook, you can go to his Facebook page and there is links in his profile as well. I mean, that's just a suggestion. Ray, you're awfully quiet. You all right? You still here? Are you still with me? Are you still with me? Haven't seen you in a while. I just hope I really do hope they're okay. I really do. And I also found out that when people post that they don't have power, what what Texas is doing is they're doing it in sections. They power off this one section for a little bit, then they turn it back on. It's kind of like playing Simon Says. They have to preserve their power supply. That's what I was. That's from an actual Florida broadcast on news. So that's how they're doing it. Good, you're still here. Good. Rolling blackouts. Yes, that's it. Yep, that's it. 6 hours of live streaming. Who? You? Are you actually live streaming somewhere that I don't know that I don't know about? Oh yeah, Barefoot. Let me tell you, ice is freaking dangerous. Freaking dangerous. When I was a truck driver and I would come out of a truck stop from doing my 10-hour break that you actually legally have to do, unfortunately, sometimes it's unfortunate. It's not at the right time. But when I parked, like let's say at a Love's in Oklahoma, okay, um, or actually no, I'll even tell you this one. I came out of Arizona. I think it was Goodyear, Arizona, on I-10, and I was going east on I-10, and I hit Benson. Literally, the ice formations that were on top of my trailer, not even my truck, but my trailer, were literally sheets were coming off, and I was praying to God that none of them would hit cars. But I had no control over that. The ones on my truck, every time I went to go stop, a whole sheet would slide down my windshield. I've been through every kind of inclement of weather. I've been through dust storms, fog in Oklahoma at 4 a.m. I've been in ice storms. I've been in black ice in North Carolina at 4 a.m. delivering at an Amazon. I was on I-40 and I got off at my exit. And next thing you know, I'm on ice. I'm going 13 miles an hour down the interstate. Yeah, it was butt clenching. Trust me, I definitely can tell you. Let me see here. All right, Michael's YouTube link is down below. Did you really? You saw the ice like that in Idaho off of trucks? Does he really? He used to take us with him. I know. I love the ride share program. Oh, I was trying to take my daughters, but they both had jobs and they could never seriously get 3 days off in a row. That was during summertime when school was out. I tried to take them on the truck and I unfortunately I couldn't. But my dog, I have a dog, a Corgi Terrier. She's 7 now, but in 2015, she was on that truck and she's been through everything. She's been in snowstorms. We were in Jersey delivering to an Amazon and we stopped at the Loves and we parked and I actually took her out and made snowballs and then throw them up in the air and then she'd try to catch them and they would explode in her face. Oh, she loved it. She loved it. So she's definitely adaptable. I'm definitely blessed to have an adaptable to any atmosphere. As long as she's with me, she doesn't care. Yeah, it does suck. Yep. Ice storms are, I think, the worst. I would take a dust storm over ice any day. Oh, that's really cool. Things have changed since the 80s. That's for damn sure. They don't have those Jake breaks like they used to. Brrr. God, I can stand that. 3 hours to get to a place that should have taken 45 minutes. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I know exactly how you feel or how what you went through because I went through the same thing. But yeah, that Jake break, there are some places, I think it's in New Mexico, that actually has a sign on the side of the road saying no Jake break, and it has like this slash through it. So you can't for like 6 miles. They also have it in Pennsylvania as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. There's so many memories. And you probably have pictures. Hopefully you have pictures because I have two photo albums that are 4 by 6 or 5 by 7